Hi, this is Scott Wyden-Kivowitz from Imagely. We don't always do video announcements with our plugin updates, but sometimes there's features that are just worth making videos for as part of the announcement. And with version 2.1.44 in NextGEN Gallery, we are doing just that. Now, there's a bunch of changes, a bunch of improvements, but there's a few that are very notable, okay? The first being, you'll notice that there's now an Add Gallery button. All right, now this happens on the Visual tab. If you switch to text, it goes away. That is because we are basically moving this green button from here in what's called the tiny MCE bar up into the this button section up here. Next to Add Media is now the new Add Gallery button. We're making this migration slowly. As you can see, there are two buttons, and the reason we're making it slowly is because there's 1.3 million people using NextGEN Gallery, and we don't want to make it too confusing. So anybody who stays up to date will see the Add Gallery button, and then the next update, we're going to get rid of the green one in the tiny MCE, and we'll only have this, and then we're going to make it so that the button loads on both text and visual. Right now, it's only on visual, but that means if you work in text mode all the time, eventually you'll be able to add a gallery in text mode as well. This is also leading into cool things for the future, which I'm not going to talk about just yet, but once we get to it, it'll open up the doors for other things we're working on as well. There is also something that you cannot see, but we are working on a Lightroom plugin, Adobe Lightroom plugin for NextGEN Gallery. There are third-party plugins out there, but they all have their downsides. So we're working on our own that will work exactly how our user base and our customers want it to work. And so that we actually added the API inside of NextGEN Gallery to handle the plugin that is nearly ready for the public eyes. Next up is, now let me make a quick test post. Next up, we're going to click the Add Gallery button, and I want to show you what we did as far as the placeholder images that we add now to your gallery, to your pages. We added this watermark to it. That makes it more obvious that it's a NextGEN Gallery, and if you want to re-edit the gallery, you just click it and you can re-edit the gallery as is. Now, this will, of course, will not be on your actual images. It's only on the placeholder image. And something we did was leads into the next thing, which I want to talk about, is Yoast Seo Integration. There are concerns with the watermark that if you use Open Graph, that image will automatically be pulled for the Open Graph image with the watermark. And that is a concern. So what we did is we started the first stage of Yoast Seo Integration by making sure that this image with the watermark does not show in Open Graph whatsoever. So if you use Yoast Seo and you do not specify a featured image, and you do not specify a Facebook image, or a Twitter image for that matter, it will not pull this watermarked placeholder image. It will also not use that image in a sitemap. Okay, so that means we had to look into the Yoast API and figure out how to make sure that it's basically blacklisted from both the Open Graph settings as well as the sitemap settings. And in doing so, we actually decided we would take care of a very popular feature request that has been a feature request for a while, but it hasn't made it to the super popular end of the scale until quite recently. And now, watch what happens when I click Publish. Inside of your sitemap, if you have used Yoast Seo and you go to your post sitemap where I just published this post and you see test post, you'll notice it has 3 images. Okay, if I show you the source of this, you can see that it's actually pulling images from the gallery inside of the Yoast Seo sitemap. Okay, that means NextGEN Gallery images are included in your sitemap. That is great for SEO. Now you will notice that this is a thumbnail, right? All 3 of these images are thumbnails. What we have done is if you have in NextGEN Gallery, under other options, if you have resize, automatically resize your images, and you specify the size during upload, if you have that turned on, then the images being used are actually going to be the images you're displaying on the front end will be included, not the thumbnails. We do that because if you have resize turned on, you're most likely showing what you want to show in what size you want to show, you're most likely optimizing those images in a certain way. That's what you want indexed. If you have it turned off, if you have resize turned off, you most likely aren't paying much attention to it, so we just do thumbnails as a means of picking a default image that gets included. Okay, we are only integrating with Yoast SEO at this point. If you use a different SEO plugin and you would like to see integration, feel free to contact support with your feature request. Otherwise, we have Yoast SEO integration. I am very excited about this. Again, if you want full control, make sure that you have automatically resize your images after upload turned on. That is a very important feature in order to take advantage of the sitemap using your the larger images that you actually display on your website to be included in your sitemap. All right? That means search engines like Google will start seeing your images in your sitemap related to your post or page content automatically just by having NextGEN Gallery and Yoast SEO activated with the sitemap feature turned on inside of Yoast SEO. So those are the few notable enhancements to NextGEN Gallery that we really wanted to share. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know, and we look forward to getting more updates out to you very soon.